Hi, friends. Hello. Lucy. I'm back. Good morning. I'm back. So I had a little appointment. I had to go to take my son because yesterday he got like a little bit of a red eye. So I had to take him and get some drops. So, but I'm here. I'm back. Come on in. Come on in. You want me to fix you anything for breakfast? Josh, you want to wait till lunch? Okay. All right, you get the fries. Fries. Lucy. Gonna throw out my meats because I did not throw it out yesterday. So yesterday was Taco Tuesday. Today we're gonna make burgers because it's the quickest thing to do when you are tight in time. Because time, it's of the essence, and it's going so fast, so ridiculously fast, that I almost cannot catch my breath. But I'm so tired. My whole body is just like super tired. You gain a few. Josh, I'm gonna get you out of here. I'm gonna get you out of here. Don't say nothing bad. All right. So you're going to we're gonna make these fries. Hello, hi. Hi. Hello. That's my son, Brooke. Because he's at home, so I got him at home. He's resting his eye. How is my morning is doing good. So I'm a little frantic, a little tired. I was tired this morning. I honestly did not think of going to see his doctor for the eye because I've been exhausted, to be honest with you. Yesterday I was drained. Gosh, they must have had a party going on. They had like a baby shower at the office, so they had all this garbage. And so yeah, I was tired. So, but it's okay. I told him he's got to close his eyes and rest it. He's got to put the drops like 4 times a day. But look at this. This is like something that happened when I was over there. So we were talking about, copay and all those things. So he's got insurance through the state of Florida that I pay for, right? All of a sudden she was like, oh, you have to pay a copay for this time and for the last time that he came in. And I'm like, that's weird. I never got notified that he had to pay a copay for the last time. So as she was looking through her computer, all of a sudden there was like a glitch, like the lights went out, and I was like, and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, but my computers are taking a little bit slow. And she was like trying to research, but I had an appointment, so I had to go in to see his doctor. So she's like, yeah, we'll just go ahead and talk about it like when you get out. And so we went and see the doctor for the eye drops and came back out and went to see her. And she's like, oh, don't worry about it. You don't have to pay for it. I said to her, I don't. She's like, yeah. She says, you said you don't have any cash. I said, no, I have a debit card. And she's like, yeah, but our system is down. Our credit card system is down. So don't worry about it. We'll just mail it to you. You know who that was? Y'all know who that was. Hello. Hi, Jason. For that, what just happened to me this morning, you know that, and it's not because of the money thing or anything like that. It was God. God himself was saying, no, you're not going to do that to this lady because she is a servant of me, and you're not going to make her pay for something that she does not need to pay. And there he was. His rod was there, showing everybody, showing me and showing her that I did not have to pay for that because I pay insurance for him every single month. So I shouldn't have to pay for that. But she was covering it up, saying that I had to pay, that she was going to mail it in the mail. Mind you, I never got the last bill in the mail either. They never mailed it out. So, with that being said, that's the grace of God, guys. And God works in mysterious ways. And I'll tell you, sometimes he'll do things, he'll use people that you don't even know, like, have no idea why he's moving these people, why he's telling them to go to you. People that don't even believe. And he's doing it for a reason. He's trying to let you know that he's there. And that he's the Almighty God, and he's not going to let nothing come near you, nothing to stress you out, nothing to bother you, nothing at all. And this is why we need to leave our weight on him. And I wanted to share that this morning because I said, you know, that is a testimony. And I'm sure you guys have tons of testimonies to talk about. But that to me was a testimony that spoke millions. Nobody knew what was going on at the moment. Everybody was looking at each other like, okay, because that glitch that happened in the system. I knew in that moment that it was God. So this is why we have to praise him every single day, guys, because he is literally doing miracles every single day for us. Every single day. Hi, Jason. So I wanted to let you guys know that, because that touched me this morning, and I could not believe my eyes when I heard her say that she couldn't get a hold, that her computer, her system wasn't working all of a sudden, and that her credit card program wasn't working either. It was down. I'm making burgers. So we're going to make burgers because this is going to be quick. I'm probably going to I'm going to do the bread for it. But I'm in the microwave because I'm throwing on my meat to make the buns. So hopefully this doesn't take too long. I got to figure out. I don't feel like making the buns. Honestly, I don't. But I have to. So, hang on one second. Good. Yummy. All right, we're gonna pull up this recipe for the buns because I always forget how to make them, and I've made them so many times and I totally forget. So how are you today, Brooke? You doing okay? How are you feeling? Yeah. So let me go get the water. Let's see. I think I'm actually on time because I normally come around 10:30, 11 is when I go on. So I was actually on time today just because of the fact that I went straight after I dropped off my daughter. I went straight to his doctor's. Let's see. I haven't put my Googles on. My contacts on, actually. My eyes. I'm leaving these on. I'm still working, guys, because a lot of you reached out to me yesterday about the store. I'm so excited. Like, I'm excited about it. I've never done this before, so this is like totally new to me. So last night I went actually a little late to bed because hubby was showing me how to upload the store into the YouTube account and how to link it. So I'm still learning on how to add the items and stuff like that for my brand. So bear with me because I do have a full-time job, and so it's taking me a little bit, but I will be able to announce it very soon and show you guys the items that we're going to be having on there. So if you guys feel free to support me that way, you can. It's up to you. I mean, it's just gonna be there. That's all I'm saying. It's just gonna be on my thing. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm like so excited about this. I've never had it before, so it's something new. Here we go. Lucy's about ate all the bowl of food. You hear her? I gotta go take her out to pee. All right, let's make this one. So for this one, I'm gonna need, this is like a 5-star one. This is from All Recipes. All my recipes here, majority I get them from the web. A lot of times, like I tweak a lot of the recipes, like I add stuff or take away stuff, depending on how I feel. But I don't recall me making a recipe exactly the same every single time. I normally do something to it. That's just me. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. All right, here we go. So we're gonna need, for the recipe, we're gonna need, for the buns, because this is gonna sit there for like an hour or so to rest the dough. So I'm gonna need 2 cups of warm water. 2 cups. I'm gonna take this out for a little bit. For about 45 minutes here. 2 cups of warm water. Then we're gonna add the yeast to it. We're gonna use this one. This is like I'm not doing sourdough buns today. We're just doing this today because it's quick and easy. And sometimes it's okay to be quick and easy. So we're gonna do 0.25 ounce of yeast. Because it doesn't tell me by the measurements. So we're gonna do ounces. So we're gonna need 2, so 0.25, so like 50, 0.50 ounces I need of yeast. Oh, that's a lot. Almost there. There we go. Oops, got a little too much. All right, that's above it. That's for the yeast. And now I'm gonna move everything, guys. You're good? That's good. That's good, Brooke. That's good. So yeah, I thought that was amazing. What happened today, it was like, wow. It was a shocker for me. It was a shocker, but I knew then that it was definitely God. It was definitely him. Definitely. Yep. All right, we're gonna do the hook because we're doing the dough, so we're gonna use the hook for this one. And I even do my sourdough on this thing, on this blender. So I've got my 2 cups of warm water here. So they're gonna go into the bowl. Now we're gonna add our yeast. We're gonna let that bloom. And then we're gonna add, it says 6 tablespoons of butter melted. It takes 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm gonna eyeball it. 1. 2 tablespoons of milk. I'm actually gonna use half and half, which is a little bit richer. All right. And I'm gonna use for, it says it needs sugar. So we're gonna add, I think 6 tablespoons is too much. We use 3, and I'm gonna use brown sugar. But you don't have to use it. You can actually use honey if you want to. All right, we're just gonna mix this all up. Let that all blend in there. Dissolve the sugar into the yeast and the water and the oil. And now we're gonna add our flour. We're gonna need, for flour, where's the flour? There it is. 2 pounds of flour. So what is 2 pounds of flour? No, my Lord, 2 pounds. Here we go. We're gonna need a scale again for the pounds of flour. We're gonna switch it to pounds. There it is. Okay, so 2 pounds of flour. And I'm using unbleached flour. It's gonna take a lot, so I'm gonna have to bring the bag out because I'm not even close. You guys, I order my flour on Amazon. So whenever I'm getting close to ending it, I get it because Amazon has a very good deal on flour. So you get more for your buck. Thank you. Yes. So I'm trying, Brooke. So 2 pounds of flour. We're close, but not yet. Big ol' bag. Oh no. Yeah. All right, let's do. Almost. We got flour everywhere, guys. They say the great cooks are the messy cooks. There we go. 2 pounds. So we're gonna add this in. And then we're gonna add salt to this. Let's see how much salt we need. 2.5 teaspoons. Two and a half teaspoons of salt. I made a mess. Two and a half teaspoons of salt. So here we go. 1, 2 and a half. There we go. And I have to refill my salt. My little salt container. All right, we're gonna knead this up. Knead it. So it forms a ball. So it forms a ball. You were tired last night? Yeah. I figured. So try it again. You do it again. Yeah, do it every day. Every day. I know it's hard. Some days are harder than others, but we need to. We need to do it, girlfriend. It's God's calling. God is calling. All right, so this is coming nicely together. It's nice to add eggs, so I see it a little bit dry. Let me add just a little bit of water, not much, because I do see it a little tiny bit dry. All right. I'm gonna do it again. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Can you guys hear me okay? I had a phone call and it threw me out. All right, you see the dough? My dough is trying to escape me. It's trying to escape my blender. Seriously, look. This is dough wars. Dough wars. See it? All right, so once you get your dough like this, we're gonna cover it up with a shower cap, a clean shower cap. We're just gonna let that sit there for like an hour. Till it's like doubled in size. Then we're gonna do the buns. First, we're gonna work on these burgers. I have to put this to wash. Got so many things to wash from yesterday from my pressure cooker, because I make the beans in the pressure cooker. So we're still washing, guys. We're still washing things. Okay, let me refill my flour here into this container. So we have some flour because my son asked me to make some Irish soda bread. So I'm gonna have to make some Irish soda bread for church. He said his mama is a wonderful baker and they would like to taste my sourdough. Not sourdough, my Irish soda bread. So we're gonna do that Friday. I promise. And then, yeah, I have to work Friday, so I don't know how that's gonna work. We'll probably do it in the morning. All right. So we're gonna wipe this out. Just cleaning my counter here real quick, guys. Hop on in. Hop on in. I'm just washing this up real quick. I didn't want to leave it there. Washing it all up. Here we go. I'm done. All right, let's wipe this down. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, so we're gonna make the patties for these burgers, okay? We're also going to get some fries. We're gonna start cooking them in my air fryer. Let me put this away because this is done for. Put my computer away. Hello, hi honey. You're doing this exact same thing. What are you doing? Hi Catherine, hi. You're making, yes. So I'm making hamburger buns for these burgers because I have no buns. All I have is sliced bread. I have no sourdough left. So today I said, heck with it. We're not doing sourdough. We're doing G's. So we're gonna do that. So we're gonna do that. And so I put my meat out to thaw out for just a couple minutes because it was frozen. And we're gonna start shaping these burgers up. So we're gonna try to make double patties. So we're gonna try to make 12 out of 2 pounds, I believe, of beef. And if we cannot make 12, we're gonna add some egg in it. We're gonna extend it. And we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. I'm just saying we're gonna make it work. So, you guys are gonna laugh with me. For those of you that are hopping on, y'all gonna laugh. Because I love to BS most of the time. So yeah, we're gonna be friends. We're gonna be great friends after this. I promise you. It'll give you something to laugh about. Oh yeah, I saw that lady on YouTube. She was making hamburger buns, and she said she was gonna throw eggs in it. And yeah, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. And you see, guys, Thanksgiving is only like a couple days away. Like, it's literally next week. And I feel so drained. I don't even know how I'm going to do it, guys. We were gifted 2 turkeys, a meal and a frozen turkey. So that's a blessing. But I don't even know how we're going to do it. Like, to be quite frank, because I'm just exhausted. I'm exhausted today. Honey said, yes. Oh, your starter a couple weeks ago. Oh, you're doing sourdough. You're doing sourdough, honey? Sourdough. See, I love sourdough, and I make it actually all out on my 2 loaves. So I'll probably start them out today before I go to work, and bake them tonight when I come in from work. But I love sourdough. It's my life. And I've made the croissant sourdough. I have made different types of sourdough, and whenever I make them, they don't seem to last very long. Because who doesn't like a good artisan bread? There we go. There we go. Who doesn't like a good artisan bread? Like, nothing from the store, fresh made. It's life. It's really life. All right, let me look at this. Okay, so my beef is done thawed out. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna start my sourdough like I said I was. So I'm gonna warm up my water to speed up the process of the blooming, because I have my sourdough starter in my fridge. True fact. It's just literally sitting in my fridge, looking at me, and it's telling me, when are you going to make me? Here's Fluffy. Meet Fluffy. She's not very fluffy right now. She's not very fluffy right now. She has a little bit of hoosh, but she's not very fluffy right now. I need to feed her. She's starving, so we need to feed her. So we're gonna feed her quite a bit. We're gonna do about, I eyeball it, like I don't go by measurements. You can use rye flour. I use unbleached flour. I've never used rye flour before. Do you use it the same way as you use unbleached flour? Or is it different? Like, is it kind of like when you have whole wheat flour that you have to add a little more water because it's a little dry? How does it work? English muffins. Oh, that sounds good. Oh gosh, I'm coming over to your house to make out a sourdough out of all. Yeah, I mixed a lot with the bread flour. Okay. So you mix it with the bread flour. I see what you're doing. Okay. I have never ever done any other kind of flour but the unbleached flour. This is why I was asking, because I know with the whole wheat flour, you have to add more water to keep it hydrated, just because it's such a, how do you explain it? It's a dry flour. It's a very dense flour. So it takes a lot of, it has to be hydrated properly. So I sort of shied about it because of it. Hang on guys, I know I'm all over the place here. I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I promise. All right, so what we're gonna do, let me get my life together, Lily. Get your life together. Oh, it's sticky. So maybe you don't need as much water to flour with that, with the rye. So is it like, I think it's probably like what you're saying, it's more of a finer flour, right? I've used one time I used the what they call acorn flour, and which is kind of like a yellowish flour. So I lied up on not using other flours. I used it one time, but I found that it took more flour because it was so fine. Like it wasn't forming the ball. See, like right now we're gonna form a ball. So maybe with the rye, you use less water. Maybe. Okay, we're gonna do this on the thick side. We're gonna let this bloom. It's gonna take a couple hours. May not be able to bloom before I leave to work. We'll just see. I had a little bit of not too hot, not too cold water to speed up the process. And it's a little dry, so we're gonna add a little more water. Okay, let it come together, break any lumps. There we go. Oh, left my water open. All right, stretch that dough. That's my starter. Beautiful. And clean this up. Try to get all that stickiness out. All right. And then we're gonna grab the spatula. We're gonna clean the sides of them. And there we go. We're gonna put the rubber band where it's at. And we're gonna let it do its thing. So I'm gonna put it right here. Warm part of my kitchen. I've got a mess here, guys. Forgive me, but I have a mess. I'm sorry. I promise you my kitchen does not look like this on a regular basis. I like making English muffins dough and make bread instead. Yeah, that's what I do. I've been making a lot of bread instead of English muffin dough just because I don't have the time to mold every bit of the, and have it ready, before I leave to work. So I figured that probably this winter break, when I'm off school and the kids are off school, I'll be able to do some of that. We're hoping, right? We can only hope. With all this yard work, guys, and things that need to get done before Thanksgiving, it's so time consuming to take care of it all. It's like you need multiple hands. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna drop these 2 pounds of lean ground beef, and this is like 90%. Oh, they're almost like still like not fully defrosted. That's fine. It'll do it. It will do it. And I'm gonna extend it because I want to make 12 patties out of here. So I've got, let's see, it's about 2.5 pounds. 2.5 pounds of beef. We're gonna throw out an egg in there. It's gonna go in there. This is gonna extend it. See how much I can get out. Mush it all together. And then we're gonna season it. We're gonna add some smoked paprika, some salt, some pepper, some onion powder, some garlic powder. These are not gonna be your average burgers at all. You use the English muffin. Oh, wow. So you use the English muffin dough, huh? That's pretty cool. What is, I wonder what's the difference of the dough, the English muffin dough versus the regular bread dough? Right now, we're just releasing all that stress and just taking it aggressively on this meat. All our frustrations, everything, we're just getting it. This is therapy, guys. This is kitchen therapy. Kitchen therapy. All right, I think I'm gonna need another egg. Yeah, we're gonna do another egg, so. It's aggravating me. Sorry about that, guys. Froze my phone. Every single time I get a phone call, it freezes my phone. So I threw another egg in there just to make it, mix it all well. We're mushing it all up. We're doing therapy here. This is soothing therapy. All right. So now I am going to wash these hands. We're gonna season this well. And we're gonna add a little bit of panko breadcrumbs, but you can use any kind of breadcrumb you like. We're gonna do some pepper in here. I'm gonna eyeball it. Some onion powder, garlic powder, about a teaspoon of each. and some salt, about a teaspoon. Okay, that's about it. I gotta refill my, this is the salt that I get. I have to reorder. Mineral salt. And I'm gonna go in there with the seasonings. We're gonna add about 1/3 of a cup or so of breadcrumbs. This is how we're gonna make this, how we're gonna extend it. So 12 patties. I'm adding 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. Again, release your frustrations. And you can actually make a meatloaf out of this one if you don't want to use a burger, but all a meatloaf is, it's a combination of everything. So just mix it all up, made into a loaf. So we are going to cut 12 pieces. And see how many we can get out. See how many of these balls. And since we're gonna double them, you can make them really thin. You call my starter, what was it? Miniature? Is that how you call your starter? That's cute. Miniature. Am I saying it right? Minute. I can't even read it. Minute. Oh gosh, my eyes. I can't even see well from this eye. I don't know what's going on. I'll have to read it later. I'm back, guys. My phone is ringing off the hook. It's fine. It's totally fine. But I was saying, we all want to come in here with lots of love and peace and harmony, because I feel that this is what the earth needs right now. Humanity. Okay? So we all need to be nice and respectful. And if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all, because you just never know. The power of the tongue can really be used in a lot of harmful ways. And Jesus was not wrong about that. It is very, very true. Or Yeshua, or Messiah. So now we're gonna, got 2, 4, 5. All right, here we go. 5. Mix it up again. Can you hear me now? I'm sorry. I had a phone call, and every time I get these calls, it freezes my phone. It gets me pissed off. That's the word. I'm in a pissed off mood today. No, but it does. And it's irritable. I think we're all going through irritable moods today. It's just the earth. I'm telling you, the sun is releasing so many frequencies through the light codes that it's people are really feeling it. We are all feeling this. We're tired. That's what I get. Tired, aching, crabby. This is the kind of energy that we're feeling right now. 7. 7. We're all human, guys. And we're just, like I said, we're spiritual beings having a human experience, and it's okay to feel crabby sometimes and feel it's okay. We have to give ourselves, what's that word? Grace. We got to give ourselves grace because we're not perfect. None of us are. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 8th. So, yeah. Let me look at these comments. 9. I think I'm going to do 10. I'm not going to be able to do 12. Ten. All right, let's see how many we got here. I'm doing it as thin as I can, and especially like in the middle part so that they don't puff up and shrink on me when it hits the heat. Let me see. Minuha. Ha. Never not. Didn't know about that. It means dumb little what? Details that you have to do. Huh. Cool. I just learned something new. Hi, Johnny. Yes. Let me see. I got to read the comments, guys. It's going to take me a minute to process in my mind. 11. We're going to take 11 out of these. 11 patties. All right. 11. All right. Perfect number. All right. I'm going to turn my pan on. My cast iron skillet. I'm going to wash my hands. Make sure you always wash your hands when you're touching any kind of meat. You don't want to cross-contaminate anything that you touch. That's one thing I learned in cooking school. All right. Turn that on, and then we're going to do, I'm going to put all this away. Refill my salt container. That's a lot of... See, I call mine Fluffy because she likes to be fluffy. So I call her Fluffy. I make it an easy name. I've been doing it for like a year, I think, the sourdough. And it just seems like the more you do it, the better you get at it. I'm loving my sourdough journey. I'm like loving it. And I wish I would have known about this like a long time ago. But I didn't. Unfortunately, I did not. And it's okay. It's okay because we're all learning. So it's okay. All right. So now we're gonna put some oil in our skillet because it is 90% um, fat free. I mean, not fat free, but less fat. So it's not gonna be like a greasy beef type. So I'm adding olive oil to my cast iron skillet. Let me see if I can read these comments, guys. Minutia. Oh, minutia. There, I read it. Oh, I love it. I actually like that name. I like it. I like it. Minutia. All right, Johnny, maybe you should be doing something, paying attention to your mom. Pay attention to your mom. Parents are important, guys. Zip says, that's a lot of minutia typed for That's okay. Mine was heirloom starter called Hair or the Dog. Oh, wow. Didn't sound too appetizing. Oh, wow. I'm glad you guys are here with me today. And we're making burgers. I've already got and this is yeast buns. I've already got started, so I'm just waiting on my timer. So around 11:30 here. Gosh, it's already 11:30. I can't believe it. I'll be checking on my dough, and then we'll bake the buns. I've got the patties. All they have to be done is cooked, and the fries are in the air fryer. So it's gonna be a simple, quick, and easy Wednesday, hump day. Almost to the end of the week, guys. Almost. We're almost there. We're hanging in by a thread, like I say it. We're hanging in by a thread. We're almost there, guys. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a great weekend. We're all going to enjoy it, have fun. Only last weekend, right before Thanksgiving week. So, yeah, a lot to look forward to. If you haven't shopped for your turkey or the things that need to get done, do it now. Take advantage this weekend to get those things that you need. All right, let me wash my hands. Good thing is that we don't have, it's just me and Lucy. We haven't had any trolls, ambassadors. It's just me, girlfriend. I'm using a cast iron skillet. I'm gonna show you. Cast iron skillet, well seasoned. And once these are brown on the one side, like that, then we get to flip them. If they release easily, that means that they're done on that one side. But if they give you a hard time, they're not. There we go. Let's switch to a bigger spatula because this one's a little bit too small. So it's happening, guys. Yeah, it's a Lodge. I love my Lodge. I use this skillet for everything. The good thing about Lodge, and I also have a Dutch oven Lodge, you can use this outside in a bonfire. So let's say you had no power. You can totally take this out and cook outdoors. It's great for emergency. So you gotta have, every household, I think, should have one of these. Yeah, it's about 10 inches, I think. The imitation, I would not get. It truly makes a difference when you get the real deal. And I found that it's cheaper if you get it in the, what you call it? If you get it in the camping aisle at Walmart, and I never ever go to Walmart, but if you ever go to Walmart and you go to the camping aisle, the large cast iron pans are way cheaper than if you were to buy them in the aisle where they have all these pans and spatulas. I do not know why. Beats me. I have no idea why, but it is a lot cheaper. And let's peek at this bread. You have 200. Ooh, you're my best friend, honey. You're going to be my best friend. Look at that. Look at that, honey. Look at that bread. And it still has 30 minutes to grow. That is looking amazing. Y'all, I think I'm going to be able to pull out a lot of buns out of here. And whoever doesn't want it like this, they can add an egg to it. You can even add a quail egg. I had it one time in Miami. They have beef burgers with a quail egg. So it's a Colombian cuisine that I went to in Miami a couple years ago. And they make the beef burgers like a steak, like really thin. Sort of like Steak and Shake. And then they put a quail egg on top. And then they put, what do you call it? Fries. Those fries are like the really thin and crispy. Forgot what they call those. Stick fries. They're really thin and crispy. They added to the top of the burger. And I thought it was the most amazing burger. But if you don't want to do buns, I'll tell you one thing I just thought of that we could have done before. You can make pancakes. You can make it a sweet and savory meal and make pancakes as the bun for the burgers. Or you can even do waffles. Has anybody done that before? And instead of, I guess you can make them with, there's lots of ways you can do it. You can use cornmeal as the waffle. So it's like sweet and savory. Or just do it with regular waffles, Belgian waffles. So the waffle will be the bun. So yeah, I thought that was an awesome idea, honey. I have to check you out. If you have a channel here, I love to check everybody out. All the new people here, guys. Thank you for hopping on and hanging out here with me today. I've been feeling like that today. Today was that kind of day. I woke up, I was like, okay, let's get this day going. Come on. It's like pulling teeth out of someone. You did discard it. Oh my gosh. You see, I don't have any discard. All I have is starter. I have no discard. This is a starter that was given to me by a teacher where I work. And hers was about 2 years old. So you know I had to buy it. I had to get it from her. I said, you got to sell this to me, girlfriend. Because it's a 2-year-old starter. Remember, the older the starter is, the better. And what is it with these days? Like everybody's doing sourdough. Like everybody seems to be doing sourdough. Hey, Anna. Thank you, Anna, for the gifts. That's so awesome. Thank you. Thank you. So what is it with it that everybody's doing sourdough bread? Sourdough muffins, sourdough this, sourdough that. It is something, right? I think what it is, people are beginning to think or to see that it's so easy to make bread these days that you don't even need to buy it at the store. Plus, the bread at the store, it has 1 billion ingredients in it. That's not even bread. We need to make more because we're all beautiful, perfect creators that got created in this earth, and we're all in this. Some people are painters, some people are crafters, some people are bakers, some people, we have lots of gifts, guys, that our creator gave us, and we need to explore with them. Some people have the art of being able to read people, or they have, they can see people, and they can sketch them perfectly. Those are gifts that we have. And they're beautiful. And every single one of us has a unique gift. You went to a natural about 10 years ago. Praise God, honey. That is the best thing. Best thing. Me too. I don't buy store bread. Yep. And you know what? Once you go natural, like bread from the store, it doesn't even taste the same anymore. Does that happen to you guys? It's like, oh, why didn't I taste this before? Because your body is accustoming to all the natural things and what you give it to. So it recognizes when it's something not good for you. It recognizes it and it makes it like taste unpleasant almost. And that's what happens with me. Like I do buy store bread like extra if in case I don't have enough, of sourdough for the week because I have to work. But I don't make it a habit. Like I don't buy like I used to a lot of it. And I think this is what everybody's doing too. He took extra, fuck around and find out. He took extra time on you. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh, I just splattered myself with this grease. I'm almost done, puppy. Do you want me to make some popcorn or something? You want popcorn or something in the meantime? No? Okay, close your eye. Keep it closed. What? Keep it closed. It's hot. Be careful, Peppa. It's hot. I won't give you guys an amount for everybody. I also have, you see those nuts I bought? They have cheddar. It's like a good snack nut. Oh, you said, oh, I get it now. Fuck around and find out. I'm sorry. I actually got it right now. That he took extra time with me. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. But it's true. It is absolutely true. Everybody has those gifts. Everybody. Some people are great. That's what they call them, like a green thumb. They're great at growing things. Like they'll put a seed down. Oh, you betcha. Something's going to come out of that one. And it's going to be beautiful. So those are our gifts. And a lot of them are starting to remember these things, guys. They're starting to remember what God created. And they're starting to, I like to see it as an awakening process because humanity as a whole is really awakening to this, to all these things that we can do ourselves, that we don't need other things. And so we're beginning to do them. We're beginning to become less dependent of things that we were before. So, and that's a good thing. And that means that we are literally growing. We're all growing and we're updating. So it's like we're updating ourselves. That's how I like to see it. Kind of like when you update a computer, we're upgrading in that sense spiritually. And it's a great thing. I'm telling you, it's a great time to be alive. A great time right now because what humanity is witnessing is a big change. It's something that we have not seen take place in over 150 years. And it's happening. It's truly happening. Your channel is called Cast Iron RL. Oh, I have to check it out. And honey. Oh, nice. Wow, look at that. You guys got to check her out, Honey Badger. Go check her out. She's got, her streams are Thursdays and Sundays. I got to check you out. Zag Betcher says 369. Yep. 369, 360. Yep. And let me tell you something, guys. I was gonna say something, I totally forgot. They have these cast iron skillets. I don't know if you guys have seen it, that they polish. So it's a company that they grab the skillet and they basically polish it like really, really well with a tool that they have. Thank you, Anna. Oh, was it? Did I already saw it? I don't remember. With this tool, and they make it where it's, you see how the bottom of the cast iron skillet has like a little bit of a porous feel to it. It makes it where it's like nonstick, like literally nonstick. I don't know if you guys have seen that. And it's cast iron. It's totally cast iron. But it's so nonstick that you can put anything in there with very little minimal grease and it won't stick. Nick, what do you mean go to bed? It's morning time, Nick. It's 11:30. I am doing great, Nova. How are you? I like that name, Nova. Like supernova. Supernova. Tarun. Hey, sis. There's my Tarun. I love Tarun. I haven't seen you in a while. Mark. Guys, thank you, Brooke. You guys are going to get, and thank you, Kevin. I didn't realize Kevin was here. You guys are going to get kicked out if you guys are being mean and hateful. Spread love and good vibes. We don't want none of that negativity coming in here. I call it energy vampires. And they pop in and out. Positive, guys. We need love, frequency, love, energy, spiritual awareness of ourselves. That's all we need, guys. We need love, love, love. We don't need to be putting down people. We don't need that low vibrational stuff. Are you store antique pans? Oh, okay. And then you cook with them. Nice. Yeah, and a lot of these pans, you can probably find them like in flea markets or like barter places. I've seen that. There's a store in town that they have, and it's in a flea market, and they have that. They have like hundreds of these cast iron pans, and they're all been repurposed and I guess polished and brought to life. But they're so expensive. They sell them for like, I think it's like $50, like super expensive. My chickens are doing great. I just fed them like not too long ago. My gosh, my little ones, they wanted to almost come out there. I was like, no, babies, we can't let them out because we have 2 chicken hawks and we have to make sure it's safe before they can get out. So I cannot get them out during the week anymore. Polished cast iron is not good. Yeah, that's what I thought. But this is like, it looks like the inside, this part here, the bottom, it's not porous. It's like nonstick almost. It's with that tool that they use. They make it really, really sleek. All right, we're gonna take these burgers out. See, because I like to clean it as I go. But I thought they were the neatest thing. I've never seen that before. All right, we're gonna put the rest of these burgers in there. And we got the fries done. Oh, and I've got to get my beans. That's the only thing I got to do. Baked beans. So we're going to throw the rest of these burgers. I've got 3 more. Two. I got to do my 4s, guys. Hi, Oli. Hi. The same glasses, only. I've got the same. What happens is I wear contacts when I go to work. I try to. Just because it's like doing this all the time at work, it's horrible. So I try to wear contacts, but I think today I'm going to rest my eyes and not wear any at all. I just order my set of contacts, so they should be coming in probably next week. Yeah. But this is why you see this pair, because this is my seeing pair. Like, I am literally legally blind. This is why you see my eyes so tiny. And then I wear, with my contacts, I wear the bifocals because I can't see from close. I still cannot see from close with these glasses. And they wanted me to do the bifocals, but the problem is the lens for those glasses would have been like $400 because I have such bad eyes. For them to put the bifocal inside the lens, it was going to cost me a lot of money. So I said, no, I'll just get the bifocals myself, and I'll do it when I get my contacts, when I wear my contacts, because I use my contacts on a daily basis. And that's what I did. But then I don't have bifocals while I'm wearing my glasses. That's the only downfall. Release, yeah, they did. And you see what happened. They're actually, he's asking for transparency from both sides. So it's done. I'm so glad. Let me tell you guys, justice is going to prevail. We are going to be fine. We're going to be absolutely fine. We are in God's hands, our creator. And right now, the way I see it, all the stuff is coming to light. Everything is coming. You can't stop what's coming. You cannot. It's got to happen because we are in the purging season, is what I call it. We're in a purging season. And all the stuff that was evil and corrupt and dark, it's all going to come out. It's got to come out. And you see how every single day they're finding more and more kids that had been missing? Every state is finding more and more kids that have been missing for a very long time and reuniting them with their parents. This is like huge. This is huge in our nation, in our country. This is huge. Because who remembers back in the 1960s, or maybe a little bit after then, our milk cartons used to have the missing kids' faces on them. This has been going on for a very long time. And so justice needs to be served because there's an almighty God, and he says in his word that you cannot mess with his children. And really what these evils are doing, have been doing all this time, have been messing with our children. Did the Walmart involved ever? They are. It's going to be released. It's all been released, actually, I believe. I haven't looked at X lately, like today, because I had to go to an appointment that I had for my son. So I haven't been able to catch up on what's happening. But I am going to tell you, they are releasing it. And Trump is basically saying that he wants transparency from both sides. So not just because you are from the right side or the left side, you're not going to release something. See, this is the whole thing. They were playing mind games with him. The beginning, they were like, oh no, we're not going to release it. Trump doesn't want anyone to release it because he's in the list. He must be on the list. That's why he doesn't want to release it. So then, you know what? Trump said, okay, go ahead and release it. He's not afraid of anything because he knows he's not on there. So if anything, the ones that should be afraid are them. So they're terrified. They're literally terrified because this is going to ruffle their feathers in such a way that I'm telling you guys, humanity is going to see everything. And this is why this is happening and it's taking so long. So this is why I feel about this. It's taking so long because it had to happen this way, guys. We had to get our military involved. This has been going on for way too long. This did not start last year or the year before. This has been going on for way too long. And the ones that are paying the price and suffering are the kids. And so this all, and I'm not talking about, I'm just scraping the surface of what's going to be released, but is way deeper than that. It's not just that. There is so much more that I honestly think like the dam is going to drain out and it's going to pour out everything. Because when this happens, it's going to form like a domino effect. It's going to just pour out for days. All this information. There's so much more behind this. So much more. You hit 38 subscribers. Whoo! Congratulations, Erica. Of course they would have. And there isn't. There is nothing. There is really nothing to find. They've been doing this trick for so long. They've been doing it since the Russia thing. It's just the witch hunt. It's been an ongoing thing for them. And it's because they don't want the truth to come out. But it's going to come out. And he's already said it. It's in process. Change is coming. Change is coming for this nation. And you all need to be prepared, guys. And I'm not saying this to scare you. It's actually a good thing. Because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be lost. They're going to be lost in the sense of they're not going to know what's happening. And this is why, and I try to go out and, tell people and, tell my family and, keep them prepared for what's to come. Because it's going to happen really fast. And when it does, it's going to happen like the Bible says in a blink of an eye. It's going to be, the system's going to be in place. The reason why all this has to happen and everything has to be taken out, all the bad and brought in the new, is to knock down the whole entire beast, basically. I call it the whole beast system, because we are living in reality. We're totally living in the beast system. There is no way on my mind that we're not. People saying, oh no, that's going to happen with all these technologies that are coming out. No, honey. We have been living this system for a very long time, since we've been born. Do you know that? Do you know they've lied about our birth certificate? They lied about our Social Security, what it stands for? Wow. They've lied just about everything. Everything that surrounds us, everything. But you don't have to take my word for this. You can research yourself. I've already gone the rabbit hole a billion times. So I can tell you from someone that's been doing this since 2020, that's when my awakening process began. And I thank the Lord every single day. I tell you, I thank God every single day that he gave me that light, that I was able to see and discern for myself of what was to come. And here we are today, the 18th, I believe, 18th of November of 2025. And I have grown so much in my journey that I'm able to see things for what they are. But, and it's amazing. I'm so thankful for that. I honestly am. Because, God wants you to be awake. He don't put fear in us. He doesn't want us to be fearful, but he does wants us to be awake, right? And know everything that's happening so that we know that it's coming from the enemy. Everything is coming from the enemy. It's a system that was created by force to make us believe that we have no way out, that there is no way out. But there is. There is a way out. Um, yeah, there isn't. And God said it in his word. Yeshua, he said it. Follow me, right? He never said follow religion. He never said follow Christianity, follow leaders. He never said that. He said, follow me. And we need to walk in faith with him because he is the one. He is the truth and the life. So we need to follow him. And if we are walking with him, which we are, all of us are, we'll never leave him because he's always there for us. We're going to be fine. We're absolutely going to be fine. But we need to understand one thing, that without him, we really are nothing. And what he was talking about, the second coming, it was Christ consciousness, guys. This world is going to literally see the truth for what it is. We have been blinded for so long, and we have been indoctrinated by all these religions and all these systems that were trying to keep us small, that this year it's going to be breakthrough. And it's going to be sooner than you think, guys. Very, very soon. I'm telling you. There are already people posting that their bank account, their credit cards, they're going to be doing a system reset that they're working on their cards on the 22nd of this month. When is the 22nd of this month? Saturday. If we make it to the 22nd. Something is about to happen, and it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. No, you don't have to have a religion to believe in God, because remember, it is God. God is Christ consciousness, and he lives within. He even says it in his word. He says that we are the temple. Right? The temple lies within us. He's letting us know. No, it's not going to end. The world is not going to end like everybody's saying, oh my gosh, this is all the fear mongering, guys. It's going to end, and someone's going to come out and it's going to save the world. And no, that is not how it's going to happen. What is going to happen is that we need to get rid of the old system, right? That includes our banks, who dominates everything? Who dominates the banking system? Who dominates religion? Who dominates the pharmaceutical industry? Who dominates it? And that is what they're doing, guys. They're trying to get rid of all the things that have been enslaved us. This whole entire system that have been enslaving us for so long, that you are nothing without paying. You got to pay your taxes, and you got to go to church, because if you don't, God's going to, he's going to put you in hell, and all these things. You know what I'm saying? It's been created based on fear. And this is what I'm talking about. The whole system has to go through a reset. And I believe that this has happened throughout history for a very long time. And so we're overdue, 150 years. We're overdue, and people are starting to claim back their sovereignty. You know, they're starting, and it's religion is involved in the system, guys. Religion is part of the system, Michelle. No, the banking system as we know it is going to change. It's not going to be the same anymore. It will not be the same. Look how big that is. It will not be the same anymore. I'm sorry to tell you guys, but you guys are going to see this for yourselves very soon. You do need to research, follow, if you ever get a chance and you're on the web and you're doing things, go to restoredrepublic.com. And there's a bunch of videos there that are going to help you and guide you. And this is like day by day intel that is coming out about what's happening. And it has to happen this way because that is the only way. See, right now, this is the thing. We're in a controlled web because we're currently in web 2. So you got to understand one thing. We're still under a lot of censorship, right? Because of the web. So Google, Facebook, all these other platforms, they own us. So everything that we say, it's controlled. So the only way that we can get rid of all this is if we get rid of that web and go on to the next web, where we are the ones in charge of our stuff, our money, our wealth, everything. Okay, let me see. Okay, I actually got 6 out of here. I may be able to get more. Let's see. I think these are going to be huge. I may have to cut them in half. But yeah, it's all gonna, you're gonna see when it all happens. You're gonna see it because it's coming. It's coming. Nothing can stop what is coming. Nothing can stop what is coming. It's already been done. Already been taken care of by our wonderful military. So this, what you're seeing right now, guys, it's all smoke and mirrors. It's literally that. And that's what you're right now. Okay. So it's fine. We're going to be fine. Absolutely. But don't say, no, I didn't warn you guys, because it is coming. But like I said, we're going to be fine. The ones that are going to be hurting are the ones that are been doing wrong things and have committed treason. So those are the ones that are probably going to be paying, time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you got to understand too. There's also two, like you're saying right there. There's also 2 roads. It's the big road where everybody goes and everybody listens and everybody follows. And there is the narrow road. And even the Bible talks about this, where you start using your mind and you really start seeing things for what they are, right? And you doubt things, you question things, because you want to see it with truth. You don't just follow what people are saying. You question it because you want to see the truth and you seek the truth. And not a lot of us, I hate to say it, not a lot of us are designed that way, to seek the truth. A lot of us are just followers. you know. And I do believe that this year, more than any time, and there's actually a streamer that talks about it. I was listening to him yesterday, and he was saying that our world ended in 2019. And what he meant by that was everybody started growing, like spiritually growing to a whole new level of growth. They are no longer were obeying and following all these rules or leaders, to society that they had been, because they had started to question, why are they there for? What is the purpose of this? And this is what really is happening right now. God is really he is not dividing. He is separating the wheat from the chaff, and he knows his people, the chosen ones the Bible talks about, are going to be the ones that are going to be leading humanity in this beautiful path. But we are entering a new world, guys, in every sense of the word. We're going to leave this world behind. Hashtag leave the world behind. Who has seen that on Netflix? They were basically telling us about this when that came out. So everything that you're witnessing, you were meant to witness. This is all an awakening process, guys. And we're all waking up to this reality. And we're going to be fine because God's already taken care of it. So you don't have nothing to worry about. All you have to do is focus on all the joy that you're going to be receiving, all the wealth, how everything's just going to shift in your favor. And it's going to be for the best. It's going to be for the best. So we just have to focus on the good, not worry about anything. He doesn't want us to worry, guys. He doesn't want us to worry. He wants us to keep going, keep moving forward. Because there's going to be stones and, things in the way that are going to keep us from, looking forward. But you just have to block them. You're just going to have to block it and keep going, because God has a bigger plan for you. I'm telling you, he has a bigger plan for you. And he doesn't want you to focus on those things. To him, those are small things. We really don't have to pay attention to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, look at that. Huh. I've got 10 of these. 10 of these buns. Some of them I think are a little smaller than others. So I have to pull a little bit out because they'll be fighting for them. Thank you. I see. Thank you, Dono, for the gift. Thank you. You got to tell me something. Oh, you're right about that, honey. You're absolutely right. I didn't know who was the one that said about the two roads. But yeah, just sometimes you got to take life with a grain of salt. And that's just how it is. All I have to tell you is we are living history in the making. Each and every single day, we are literally rewriting history. And I get chills. I get chills because the things that are going to be coming out are going to be so good for us. You're going to know it's from the Lord. Everything that is about to happen. God is about to unleash wealth like never before. People that had been struggling, that have been going through hard times, they're going to be amazed by his glory. I get goosebumps and I get teary-eyed. But it's just because I feel it and I know it's coming. Sorry guys, I had to put that bowl to soak. But it's coming, guys. It's coming. And most likely it's said on that thing with the bank, it said about the 22nd is when it's going to be happening, the reload. So just remember one thing. Everything happens for a reason. Everything. Nothing is a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. And you are made to watch my page and to watch this video right now, as I'm saying, for a purpose that you don't even know. But if I implanted a little grain of a seed in you to watch it bloom, it's all to the glory of God. Because God has been in control all along. So we're going to put these in the, because these are almost done, Josh. I'm just waiting on the buns. We're going to brush these with butter. Wait, let me get one that's open. Is Lucy over there? Clock is ticking. We're going to put these in here. Look how pretty they are. See, it's okay, guys. If you don't have sourdough ready, it's totally okay to do yeast one time. I know sourdough benefits are wonderful. It's delicious. I mean, that's all I make. But it's an emergency. At least you're not buying buns at the store. So give yourself grace. You had a tough week. It's okay. We're going to be fine. All right, here we go. We're going to smash them down a little bit. I'm going to let those rest. Actually, I may not let them rest. Get a little bit of butter. And with my fingers, I'm just going to rub them. Oh, yes. Get them nice and buttered up. You can also brush them with a little bit of honey. Thank you. Thank you, Dono. I'm on Eastern time, yes. I'm on Eastern time. Look at all this gooiness. I've got butter all over my fingers. All right. They're perfect. 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 Just like you. Perfect. So we're going to bake these at 350 degrees for about 10-15 minutes. And then we're going to enjoy them. And then look what I got here. Fries. We're going to put them in here. In this container. To keep them from pesky flies. Try. Good. Oh my gosh. Got one out. If you have avocado, you can make avocado burgers. They're so good. But if you don't, it's still gonna be good. Hey, Kevin. Yeah. These are the little tiny fries. All right. cover that up. Would you look at that? 88 showed up on my phone. I've got 88% charge, so I'm hooking it up right now. That number has been following me for such a long time. My son was player 88. Meaning we are aligned. We are aligned. All right, we'll put this away. And I'm just waiting, Josh, on the buns. Then we'll be able to eat. The fries are done. So you can get something small if you want now. And then I gotta start getting ready for work here in a minute. Yes, doesn't it look delicious, Kevin? Eric says, am I gonna make poutine? What is that? What is that, poutine? Yes. Where's everybody hopping in from? Honey, where are you? Where are you from? What state? Baby says biscuits. Oh, biscuits. No, they're not. They look like they're fluffy, and wait till you see them, these things. They're not biscuits. I know how to make biscuits too. And I'll tell you, I made biscuits with butter versus coconut oil. And I must say, the winner is coconut oil. I do not know what it is in it. It almost acts like lard on your biscuits and makes the most tender biscuits you've ever put in your mouth. Ever. And we'll make them one time. We'll probably do it. Times gravy and cheese curds. Oh, that sounds good. Oh my gosh, that sounds good. Never had that before. I've had cheese curds. I've never had poutine. Is it poutine like a oats type? Like a warm cereal? You're in Ohio. Ohio, nice. So I don't know. Is Ohio Eastern time? I don't know. Excuse you. Where are you on the East Coast? I am in the middle of the state, Eric. Close to the East Coast, but the middle of the state. And there's a lot of people here from Florida too. Oh, it's a French Canadian dish. Wow, I've never seen it. I will have to, now you will make me research that. Poutine. I want some poutine. Honey says, yeah, okay, so you're the same. So you get one, you get notified. Either way, you guys, if you subscribe to me, you'll get notified when I come on. And I normally come on here every single morning, like 10:30, 11 o'clock. We just hang out. We talk, we chill, everything that basically it's affecting humanity, we talk about. And it's okay. And that way we can become more of us, because we do. We need to come together, guys. We need to start forming our own communities. Thank you, Derry. Thank you for the flower. We all need to. We need to bring this. You know how back in the days, they used to have like all these Native Americans. They had all these tribes, and they would hang together all the time. We need to do that. And I've seen some people, they're starting already their communities, and they're starting to grow. So like one person does like the growing of the vegetables, and someone does the fruits for the community, or the what you call it? Yeah, for the community, and not just the community, but for their circle, basically. So everybody is putting in the time and energy, and we're all together. Then we have maybe one person does the homeschooling for our kids, kind of like the Amish. Doesn't that sound familiar? The Amish, that's exactly how they do it. They have carpenters in their community. They have bakers in their community. They have people that work cattle and animals, and they live wonderfully, guys. They don't never have to depend on grocery stores or anything because they have their own communities built. And that is what we need to go to, guys. We all need to do that. Oh, you're in Amish. Yes, that's so nice. Let me tell you, I have a friend of mine that buys Amish meat at the market at an Amish place, and she says the meat is like so different than the store meat, like that you buy at the store. She says the flavor of everything is so natural because they butcher it themselves and they process everything themselves. She says it's so different. So different, Lily. Do I live in Pennsylvania? No, I don't. I'm in Central Florida. Yeah, I'm not in Pennsylvania. Sorry. I know it's probably cold up there. They're supposed to have this week like an Arctic blast. I was hoping I got some of the Arctic blast here in Florida, but we didn't. You are on Thursdays at 8 o'clock. Okay, you guys check her out. Honey, she is Thursdays at 8 o'clock and Sundays at 11 a.m. I have to check you out because, see, Sunday I'll probably check you out because Thursdays I'll be at work. So I won't be able to watch much during that time. But Sundays, for sure, I'll check you out, for sure. That's so nice. See, you guys? You guys need to spread love to everybody. Be nice with one another. Near Ocala, yes. Oh, you're near Ocala? No, I'm in central part of the state of Florida. Like the center part of the state. Probably gonna have to put, I'm gonna put the other batch, but just wait on this spot because it's almost done. Oh, those things are getting good. Those buns, they're growing. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, Ocala is about 4 hours from us. 4 or 5 hours from us. It's beautiful. I've been to Ocala. I've been to what is that place called? Spring Hills, where they have the natural springs, and you can see the natural springs, and they have these glass boats that you can see the water. We used to go to them all the time. It's beautiful. Ocala area, like the outdoors of Orlando, are beautiful. I'm almost done, Bobby. Close it. Because then your brothers don't have nothing to eat. Oh. Oh. All right. You want to make you something real quick? So this is done. It's almost finished. I'm just waiting on the bread. The buns. They're like big pillows. Big pillow buns. There's my baby. Tuckerverse is here. Say hi. We normally live stream on Sundays. You'll see me go on with him here. He has helped me so much with my channel. Because I'm still like, I don't know a lot of things. I'm still learning. But yeah, I'm probably going to have the store, the store that I'm trying to get, like the t-shirts and stuff. I'll probably have it done by this weekend. I'll let you guys know. I'm still learning. I don't even know how to do anything of this. I feel like I don't belong in this era of technology. You live in a little town. I never have to leave other to get. Oh my gosh. That is so nice, honey. We have a dairy and 2 butcher shops. Wow. Movie theater. Oh my Lord. I'm moving over there, girlfriend. Taking my family with me. Eric. I used to live, that is so nice. That is so cool. I love small communities, guys. We have a small community here, but a lot of them they eat a lot of bad stuff. They're not too aware of good things, and things that are natural. That is amazing. Wow. So now, Eric, you're from the same as Honey, the same state or different? Wow. It is. The food is completely fresh. And it's actually not expensive at all. I have a friend of mine that lives in New Jersey, and she goes literally like every week to the shop, to the butcher, and buys meat from the butcher. She says the quality of the meat is so different than the ones, you know, at the store. Like, seriously, if we had more of these communities, we can totally, these places won't stand open. All these, you know, Winn-Dixies and all this stuff, they won't stay open because our community will have what it needs, right? So it's almost like restarting over again, right? That's amazing. We should all be doing that.
You got like a clean like a cold compress. My eye.
I have cold or hot? Cold. You would need like an ice bag. Give me a little bag and I'll put ice in it. Right here. But you don't want the hot? No? Like a tea bag? But oh, you live in Boston. Okay. That's nice.
Here.
Good afternoon, Mike. Okay. Hang on 1 second. There's the link. Oh my gosh. You guys have to see this. These fat burgers. Made brats. Made a puppy. Just leave it on the eye and lay down until this is done. There you go. We'll went to bed. All right, you guys, I have to show you this. My lovelies. Yes. Oh, that's my All Things Tucker. Yeah, I also have another, he's sharing my other account on here because a lot of you had asked me, hey, dude, you have another, oops, sorry about that. Another account? And I'm like, yeah, I do. It was All Things Tucker. I no longer use it. But you guys, feel free to subscribe if you want to. It's where I did a lot of my artwork when I started. Look at these things. They're not even done yet. They're huge. Huge, huge buns. So yeah, that's my other account that he's sharing. I do have quite a bit of people on there. That's when I was doing my my paintings and stuff. Because I do paint, guys. I love painting. I used to paint a lot on wood and do a lot of letterings, like my own artwork and signs. I would make it. I would stain, prep the wood, and then sell it. And actually, I was probably shorting myself out because I was selling it like very cheap. But I was doing good. And then I had to leave what I was doing because I started working full time. So I sort of put that on hold. And I would like to go back to it someday. And I think very soon I probably will be able to because I'll have more time. But for now, I'm just cooking and chatting with you guys. Yeah. That's your new channel. This one, you mean? In Pennsylvania, I have to go through Virginville to get to Blue Balls in order to enter Gore's house. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, you want to go live on that channel? Okay, so guys, please feel free to subscribe to that link that he sent also, if you guys want to. But that we're going to probably start going live there. The All Things Tucker. It's also one of my backup channels. I always had it because of the fact that if anything happened to this channel, I have a backup account. So yeah, if you don't see me here on Sundays, which is normally when we go live, me and him and my cousin, Tuckerverse, and you'll find also Walk by Faith. She's also one of my mods here. Feel free to follow them, guys, and check them out. Give them some love. Tell them that you're here to support them, and let's all make a good community, guys, because we're all together in this planet called Earth, right? It's a beautiful planet. I've noticed the names of those towns in Pennsylvania before. I've never been to Pennsylvania. Wait, is that where they have the chocolate factory? I want to go to the chocolate factory so bad. Like, I want to swim in the chocolate pool. So bad. Wow. See, I had no idea there was Amish towns there in Pennsylvania. Oh, I'll be monetized. Oh, you're talking about the other account. Yes. Yeah, that's the whole goal. Hey, Eric. Eric says Hershey, the sweetest place on earth. Yes, right? I love Hershey's. I always wanted to go there. I had a friend of mine where I lived in Miami that she worked for Hershey's factory, and she would have so much chocolate, guys, like boxes and boxes of chocolate that she would go home to and sell. But she had to keep a lot of her stuff and then, take it back the next day. But she was around chocolate all the time, almost like those people the PepsiCo people, they were always around chocolate. That has got to be the most coolest job in the world. How am I doing with time? I think I'm going to have to run. I'm going to have to go because I have to get ready for work, guys. It's getting close to my time. It's getting close. But I love to hang out with you guys. Hershey Spark is great during Christmas. Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it's beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to hop off. You're hoping to be monetized by Sunday. Oh, nice, honey. That's so good. I'm going to go check you out. I'm going to check you out right after this video. Tuckerverse, feel free to follow her. Honey Badger. That's awesome. See, you guys are amazing. Well, thank you guys for hopping on with me and making my morning a little bit better. Because gosh, this morning was crazy. It started off the wrong way. Yes, cast iron. Okay, that's the IRL. I have to check it out for sure. She has everything cast iron, like every single pan. I gotta check you out. 20. He wants to get to 20. I've got, how many likes do I have? 17. Oh gosh, it's gonna be a trench. It's gonna be a trench. Gosh, I gotta make some more fries. It's gonna be a trench. There you go. Honey just subbed you. I'm gonna sub you right after this. I'll sub you after this video. I gotta check you guys, and then I have to check you out. That's awesome. See, that's how we keep everybody in check. We all help each other out. That's what it's all about. Building strong communities. Strong. All right, guys, I am going to hop off because I got to get ready, but I will try to come live a little bit with you guys after work. I'll hang out with you. So you see how I am right now, and hopefully I'm a little less tired, right? And more energized after I get off work, but we'll see what happens. You'll find out. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, honey, that's fine. All right, guys. Well, thank you for hopping on. I appreciate your time, and I will see you guys later today, guys. I hope you guys have an amazing day. It is beautiful. Get out there and look at the sun. It's beautiful. Love you.